I've been making luxury pens and mechanical pencils for the last 10 years now. If you're into stationery, journaling, or just love a well-made pen or propelling pencil, and you've never heard of us, well, you've come to the right place. Over the years, I've learnt a lot, not just about pens and pencils, but about patience, passion, and the people who've supported this journey. So please stick around, there's something I'd really like to say to you. Hi everyone, firstly, welcome to my channel. I'm Hemingway, and I've been designing and handcrafting luxury mechanical pencils and pens for over 10 years now. It may seem like a strange thing to dedicate your time to, but for me, it started with just one simple idea: to make the most elegantly designed pencils that I could. Pencils you wouldn't dare to throw away, as so many are. Most end up in landfill, so this became my mission over 10 years ago. Just before we go on, we'd like to get to 1,000 subscribers if we can, so please hit the like button, subscribe, and press the bell if you'd like to know more about us in the future. Thanks guys. In 2014, I launched my first mechanical pencil. It was called the Everlasting Stainless Steel Mechanical Pencil. I launched it on Kickstarter, and it went surprisingly better than I thought it would. Anyway, it took about £16,000, and it was then that it sort of made me consider taking it that little bit more seriously. And here's the video from that first Kickstarter campaign. Hi, I'm Hemingway. Welcome to my Everlasting Mechanical Pencil project. The disposable culture we live in today encourages a valueless attitude towards cheap material things. It is these cheap products that really cause a lot of the world's pollution. Because of their large-scale production, they cost next to nothing. This not only makes them attractive to buy to the masses, but also produces a disposable and valueless mindset towards them, and so many are thrown away without consideration for their real value or the cost of the environment. The idea was simple, the brief was simple. Simple, honest design, precision engineered in high quality metals that would hopefully last a lifetime. If you pledge for one of my pencils, I'll make it for you. By hand and with precision. I used to watch my grandfather working on his lathe in his home workshop. I now have this lathe, and in honour of my grandfather, I want to custom make all of these pencils myself. So no mass production, no outsourcing to China, plain and simple. There will be 3 versions of this pen available: solid brass, stainless steel and aerospace grade aluminium, all with a choice of brass or steel nib. The campaign target will enable me to pay for tooling costs, and also a little towards workshop rent. This pencil ought to last you a lifetime of use, provided you refill it, of course. But any problems with it mechanically, just send it back to me and I'll fix it. I'm really looking forward to this project, and I hope you would like the project enough to pledge. Thank you so much for watching. So hard to watch now. It all started with my grandfather's old Myford lathe that I inherited when he passed away. I studied architecture at university, but I always had a passion for product design, and I knew that that was the direction that I wanted to go in. My grandfather was a huge influence on me as a child, as I lost my father when I was 10. I watched my grandfather in his retirement, building and designing all kinds of things in his workshop, and that made me want to design and create things too. I wanted to build something different, something better, a pencil that was balanced and beautifully proportioned, no shortcuts and built to last. Just a mixture of solid brass, aluminium, stainless steel, titanium, and a mixture of woods perhaps, crafted for people who actually use them on a day-to-day basis professionally. And when I say no shortcuts, I mean it. We don't outsource to factories in China and pretend otherwise. We don't just stick a Union Jack on the packaging and the consumables and hope that you think the whole thing's been made here, like others do. I respect you and I respect my customers too much for that. Over the last 10 years, you've helped me build a lovely little business doing what I love doing. We're small and I like that. I still get to talk to most of you directly. We hand build every pen and pencil ourselves, and we haven't sold out. Because it's you who made this possible, and I'll never forget that. And that leads me on to what I really wanted to say today. I owe you a huge thank you to everyone out there who's supported us from day one. I can't thank you enough for your support over the last 10 or 11 years. And for those of you who may have only recently found us, I'm immensely grateful for your ongoing support. As I said just now, we couldn't have done this without you. Thank you. Again, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This week I will be dropping a new video about our writer pen, more importantly our new writer pen conversion kit, which all of our writer pens now come with, which not only enables you to run the current gel G2 ink cartridge within the writer pen, but if you prefer a ballpoint to a roller ball, then you can fit a Schaefer or Parker Type K ballpoint refill within the writer pen. So that comes as standard now with all writer pens. So I'll be dropping that video in the next couple of days. So please like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.